check in on the Rex Coast tour. So both the men and the women came over this time, and Wrexham men get the draw 1-1 versus Bournemouth, and that's actually huge. That's a pretty.
It really is. Yeah.
Like that's it. That's Bournemouth. They're what, mid-tier Premiership team, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's I mean, obviously, I don't believe they played all their starters, but that's a great result. You're a third tier team, and you get the draw, and you were actually leading at the half as well, 1-0, and then obviously surrender that last goal. But yeah, it's good good showing after the women's side, though. They end up losing 6-1 to Tigres, which is Mexico femenil team.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a little bit rougher for them, obviously, but obviously these games don't matter that much. It's just team bonding, unity, and a little bit of a measuring stick. But that being said, Tigres, they're in the middle of their season, right? And this is off season, this is preseason, this is getting your like getting ready for it as well. So for the Wrexham women's side, at least. So yeah, this is a nice little measuring stick for the men, and the women, this is still off season, but like they have some room to grow, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the thing too that people don't, I think, maybe not appreciating is that, granted, some of the men players, they're newer to the team, but for the most part, the team was intact. So they've already done a U.S. Coast tour.
Yeah.
For the women, this is probably their first time out of their own country, let alone going to America.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's just a lot, a sensory overload. So for them to maybe not be as laser focused as we've become accustomed for them, I'm not going to fault them at all. I mean, first time to America, and you get to go hang out in arguably one of the most prettiest places in Santa Barbara in California. So
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I by all means soak it all in. If you do lose a game, who cares? At least you have a wonderful view of the ocean.
So upcoming on the Rex Coast tour this week, the men's side, they play Chelsea at Santa Clara on Wednesday, and then they go up to Vancouver on Saturday and play the Whitecaps up there. So that's going to be fun. Check in on that. And so this coming Wednesday, if you've got the time and you got a little bit extra pocket change, I think go check it out. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, snag yourself some Wrexham gear. They have portables being set up outside of stadiums as well too. That I would imagine Santa Clara is probably going to have merch set up there. But I did see in Santa Barbara that they had portables set up outside with some cool Rex merch that said U.S. tour, and you can also get jerseys and whatnot too, which are kind of hard to get if you're on the stateside trying to buy it on their website because it's always sold out. So if you get a chance, go by and check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.